Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. And this is going to be a little bit of fun, I think, playing some match play golf. Let's get it. Okay, full sand, let's go. Something about that sounded a little off. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Easy there. Ouch. All right, here's his second shot. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. Nicely done, back in the fairway. I like it. Let's just drop one next to the pin next shot. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one's breaking left to right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. And that's not a bad effort. Okay, this one's 20 feet. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. Okay, checking in here to see if you want to concede this hole to your opponent. It's very unlikely that you'll win the hole, but it's a good way to speed up this match. Your friend will start out at 1 up after the first hole. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. Taking this one with the 9-iron. All right, let's go. Good job. We're on the green. Okay, he's looking to get out of this green side rough. And the chip will drop into the cup. Okay, if you sink this, you can have the hole. A slight break, if any, to the right on this one. This putt's tracking. Could have used a little bit more power, I think. Well, it's safe to say that things didn't go as planned on that one for you. Let's see what you can do on the next hole. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. That one, yeah, that's in the water. Have a good tee shot. Well, not your best contact. And from the deep stuff. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. See you later to that ball. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. Oh my, splash. Well, that one's goodbye. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. This approach is heading left. We're going to have to be real careful with this. It's deep into this rough. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. All right, I like being back on the fairway. Nicely struck. All right, this one's for bogey. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. All right, your opponent will concede the putt, and you will take the hole. Getting closer to your friend's score after that one. That is a good thing. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. That couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Well, this is just no fun being in the mulch. Let's get out of here. Ooh, this one's not looking too great. And from here, he's looking at around 185 yards to the pin. In the deep stuff here. That swing was a little bit off. Well, missed the green there on that one. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. Here's an 11-footer. And that is a longer putt that we've had conceded here on this hole. So let's get out of here. Go to the next hole, see what we can do. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. And after that one, your friend is 2 up for the match. And this one's a par 3 here on the 14th. Ooh, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Well, looking forward to this hole. Look out. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Four. Okay, this is dug into the rough here. We're gonna need something special to dig it out. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. And he's got that to drop. That's going to win the hole. And your friend's up by 3 after that one. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, this might be a bit of danger ahead. Hope this one's into the tree. Let's see what he does here. 110 yards out. Setting up for our third shot. Okay, still in the rough after that shot, but we made progress. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Oh my gosh, almost dunked it. And this next putt to win the match. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Continues to look good. Oh my, and he makes it. And this match is over. Your friend's going to wind up victorious, ending the match at 4 up. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon. Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm going to try to get you going as fast as I can so that you can enjoy yourself out there on the golf course. This first set of lessons is just going to talk about the basics of our new Evo swing system. All right, to pass this lesson, you got to get that ball on the target marker out there in the range. To start your backswing, pull back on the swing stick and aim for that sweet spot at the bottom of the swing path target window. Then, when the circular power meter reaches the white circle, or 100% power, push the swing stick forward to complete your swing. All right, not quite, but we're gonna give it another go. All right, not quite there yet, but we'll try again. Great work. That's what we want to see. All right, now repeat that same backswing, but this time really try to push the swing stick forward smoothly and hit that white sweet spot on the contact target window at the top of your swing meter. So to reiterate, swing path target window is at the bottom of your swing meter, contact target window at the top of your swing meter. If you want your shot to be the best possible, you got to hit both those target windows in your swing meter. Well, that's all right. We got time. We'll try it again. That was a good try, but not quite getting there. Let's try again. Well done. That is how we do it. Now we're going to talk about side hill lies. When your ball is above your feet as a right-handed golfer like it is here, you're going to need to aim a little bit to the right to compensate, as this type of lie will naturally cause your ball to launch to the left of where you're aiming. Great work there. That was well done. All right, now in this lesson, we want to hit a draw to curl your shot into the target zone. Press and hold the shot shaping button to access shot shaping mode. Move the aim stick to the right, and this is going to turn your shot shape into the draw shape. When you do any shot shaping, you're going to see a change on your swing meter. Those sweet spots we talked about earlier, they're going to change position to show you how to use the swing stick for this new shot shape. Good stuff. Well done on this lesson. And just like that, we're done with our swing lesson. Hopefully you have a better... Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Looks like we're just taking a hunk out of the back 9 of this one today. Time to get into it. All right, let's let this one go. I think this one will play. This is about 160 to the pin. Safe approach, nice. All right, this is his second. Heading towards that bunker. Let's see how he does from the green side bunker. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Bit long on that one. Okay, he needs this to save par. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Oh. And he's got this left for the bogue. Oh, he's got a long putt to deal with here. Let's see what happens. Starting this way out to the right. Let's see it turn. Not a bad result from that distance. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. All right, your opponent's conceding the hole to us, so that's great. Good job. You are one up after that first hole. Here comes the 11th hole. All right, let's see how he does. And he's just coming out of the first cut here. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. We've got about 215 to go from here. And a little bit of shaping here, a little fade on this shot. Decent approach there. All right, he's coming out of the first cut of rough here. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. It's breaking to the left, I think. Well, that putt will end up short. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. But I think it's breaking to the left. it's going right by. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that putt'll drop. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. Okay, after that one, you're 2 up on your friend. Teeing it up now on the 12th. I think you're going to wind up in the fairway off the tee here. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And he's got about, I'd say 140 to the pin from here. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. All right, second shot on the 12th. All right, and he's dealing with a greenside rough situation. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. All right, this putt.
That was close, dude. That was close.
On your opponent. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And well done. You got most of the way there. All right, this next putt's for his par. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Almost. Drop this putt, and you'll go 3 up. And that's going to drop, and that'll win the hole for you. And you're 3 up on your friend after that hole. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. Approach shot worked out just fine. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. This is an 8 iron. This putt's about 14 feet out. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And boom, he drops her in for the birdie. And here's a 13-footer. I think we got a left to right break here. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. And let's have a better hole coming up next. And now the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. This one's fairway bound. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. There we go. Great contact. Okay, second shot for him on this one. And this is around the 245-yard mark. This one's going to get a little gritty here in the sand. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Okay, he's in the green side rough here. And he needs this to win the hole. All right, he's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. Well, let's regroup before the next tee. See what we can do then. And now the par 4, 15th. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. That isn't too good, is it? Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. Okay, hitting this one from the rough. Yeah, you didn't hit that clean. And let's see how he gets out of this one. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, almost in there. If he sinks this, he's got par. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Ooh, right by. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. And it goes down. That gives you the hole. And after that one, you're 2 up. Here we go on hole number 16. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And let's see how he does on this hole. And here's their 8-iron. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. And from here, I don't know, like maybe we should measure this in yards instead of feet. It's so far away. Hopefully you get it close, though. A little too hard. Okay, bogey putt coming up. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, almost in there. He's going to need this putt to win the hole. And the putt drops. Well, we'll have to move on from that. You lost the hole, but more to play. We got a par 4 here on the 17th. Okay, let's send it. No good. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Okay, here's your 5th. Good job with that chip shot. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. I think this is going to go right to left. I think he's on the right track here. And from there, not a bad result. And this will be for the double. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. And we are all square after that hole. And now, the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. And he's hitting out of the first cut. This might not be enough out of the rough. And this shot's about 175 yards out. The approach is heading a bit to the right. And we found him in the fairway bunker. Let's see what happens here. And I don't think this is enough from the sand. All right, if this putt drops, you're going to be the winner. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. $11 feet to the cup for him. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, almost. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. All right, let's do this. He got this to win the match. Okay, and the bogey putt drops, and that will do it for your round. And you won by just 1 hole, but it's still...
Thank you, dude. Very nice, very nice. See ya.
And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. All right, we got a crosswind trying to play tricks on us for this challenge. You got to aim smart and trust the wind to do its thing, because it will. A little adjustment goes a long way here. Let's go. Well done, and that's going to complete one of your objectives. All right, second objective now complete. All right, here we go. Final shot on this one. Oh, that's going to complete the challenge. Good work out there. All right, people, take notes. This is how you do it. Completing the challenge on your first attempt is good stuff. And golf class to you. All right, that's it. I'm going away for a little bit, but I'll see you real soon.
You